What's going on, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time tuning in, thank you very much. My name is Blaine Roberts, owner and operator of Panhandle Salt Beach Fishing. We're running beach fishing guides in Perdido Key, Pensacola, Orange Beach, and Gulf Shores, Alabama. We're also offering some tailored surf fishing lessons, so if you're wanting to get into this thing or enhance and touch on some skills you already have, we do have a package for you. We work with a handful of sponsors that support our guide business, and they offer you guys discounts. You can find all those links in the description of this video. Guys, for the last 6, maybe even 7 months, there's been a happening going on here in Perdido Key that has greatly handicapped my surf fishing guide business. National Seashore Johnson Beach has been closed for 6-7 months, guys. Why is this so important? So on national seashores, there's no condos. You have miles and miles of protected beach that are just like meccas for surf fishing. You can go out there in the dead of summer vacation and still be able to find a spot that's productive, and there's still not that many people around you. One thing you want with beach fishing, surf fishing, is you want some space. You want your privacy, so to speak. If you're out there like setting up in front of condos and things like that, your day is going to be filled with interactions. So to have these national seashores, and like for me to have this national seashore like in my front yard, is a huge advantage to running guides. I can get through the gates as early as 5 a.m. So no matter what time of the year it is, I can be on the beach set up ready to fish at sunrise. Why this beach has been closed for this long, guys, are for improvements. So years ago, before Sally, we were actually able to drive all the way down this beach, park wherever we wanted to park along the side of the road, and just fish our little happy butts off. Hurricane Sally came through and just like did a number on us, guys. That hurricane touched down right here in Orange Beach, so right next door to Perdido Key, and did a lot of damage to like the vegetation, the beach life that runs along Johnson Beach. So it was shut down for about a year after Sally. And what they did is they opened the road back up, but then they knocked off like a quarter-mile square, basically like right slap in the middle of it, to where we could park. So really, guys, for the last 3 years, we've had this main parking lot right here. Like this is like, you pull into Johnson Beach, you drive about a quarter mile, and here is the main lot. It's big, it holds a lot of cars. It's looking angry out there. I don't know, I would fish that if it wasn't raining. So you have this side of the parking lot, guys, cross over the little road, and you got another parking lot just as big on the opposite side. You got all your facilities here. But this parking lot, guys, this is like the beach goers area, right? This is where everybody on summer vacation, they're gonna pull into this parking lot and they're all gonna pile down in front of these facilities here. Why? Because it's convenient. So you absolutely do not wanna set up a 5-6 rod spread anywhere near here, guys. Then you have the main road that I was telling you about that we used to be able to park anywhere we wanted. Sally came, they shut that down. They gave us about a quarter mile halfway down this. So basically, if you didn't get there early, you were gonna miss out on that too. And then now they've even closed that for the past 7 months. So all we've had, guys, is this main parking lot. This road right here at the gates coming up has been closed for 6-7 months. These gates have been locked. This is the first time, guys, I'm taking y'all with me, we get to go check out the improvements to Johnson Beach. And what are the improvements? Parking lots, guys. They're putting in parking lots all down this road, so we have more areas to come down here and park. Now there's pros and cons to everything, right? So the pro is obviously we have more spaces. More fishermen can get in here and go fishing and be able to park down the beach away from the main facilities. The con is everybody else can too, right? So this once really secluded section of the beach where all you really saw were surf fishermen, there's now gonna be beachgoers there. Basically the beachgoers that don't mind getting up in the water and peeing. Okay guys, coming up on the first one here. And there's a new little boardwalk. So we have a boardwalk that leads to the beach. We got our parking lot. Looks like you can probably get about 20 cars in here, guys. And then another nice boardwalk that leads down to the bay. That's super cool, man. Oh, gotta be quick, it's raining. There's some good fishing back there, guys. Oof, look at that big sandbar. I don't know if you can see it or not. Brand new walkway leading down to the bay. And I'm pretty sure, guys, I'm hesitant to say it because I want it to be so bad. I'm afraid I'm gonna jinx it. But I heard talk that they were gonna put in some primitive camping areas over here also. I am hoping we run into like a sign that states that, or I can ask the gate on the way out, see if the guard's there yet. I've always wanted to kayak camp this area, but it hasn't been allowed. Yep, right down to the bay, guys. Good fishing back there. You could roll your kayak down through here. This is a great improvement. All right, awesome. Let's go check out the next one. Got some speed bumps now in here, of course. And at this point, there is gonna be absolutely no parking, I believe, on the side of the road. Again, we used to have like a little quarter mile that we were able to park. They've probably taken that out too. Okay, another one here. Yep, a little roundabout looking thing here. Let's see what this leads. Another parking lot and another walkway. So we got another 20-30 car parking lot here, another walkway leading down to the bay, and then you do have a walkway leading to the Gulf of Mexico also. So that's 2 new parking lots so far. All right, parking lot number 3, we got our walkway leading to the bay. I'd say this is about a 40 car, maybe even 50. This is a bigger parking lot. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's got some size. Again, we got a walkway heading down to the beach. Oh, what is this? What is this? They closed the road? That's it? No! Are you kidding me? Guys, we got another 2 freaking miles of beach. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me think about this. This could be a good thing. So the road stops here, guys. That's it. Again, we got another mile and a half that we can walk, ride bikes, skateboard. So the road stops here, guys. That's it. Again, we got another mile and a half that we can walk, ride bikes, skateboard, one-wheel it, whatever you want to do, you can get down there. I like this. Why do I like it? Because not every fisherman's gonna take this hike. I'll be able to come to this parking lot, park the truck, I'll take the Deerfield Dolly and book it down there a mile, guys. There's not gonna be too many guys who wanna put in that effort, and I'll be able to get down there to some primo spots. I'll pull up the Salt Strong Smart spots, look for some holes, cut things like that, mark them, and be able to book it down there and get to some primo real estate that no one's gonna go to. I wanna know about that camping. I'm gonna look it up. I'm pretty sure I saw something somewhere where they're gonna start doing the primitive camping thing here again. They used to do it years and years ago. I think it got like abused, a lot of nudity and stuff going on, some unlawful acts. So they stopped it. I love hitting the seashores for primitive camping, guys. If you've been following the channel for a while, you know I hit St. George Island every year. We do a 3 or 4 day primitive kayak camping excursion. Catch, clean, and cooks, pooping in holes is great. All right, guys, we pulled up the Gulf Island National Seashore Facebook page here. And here is the recent post from yesterday about the opening of Johnson Beach. We got a map here. Here's our parking lots, right? So here's the main entrance, I think. Yep, there's the main entrance. There's all our parking lots. This is kind of confusing. I guess this is where it stops. Bikes and pedestrians only from this point on, right? And then they got this black line here. I'm not sure what that is, but that's what I was looking for. Boat and backcountry camping location. I don't believe you can park overnight in here. I think you would have to get some sort of permission. So I believe they're really kind of advertising this for boat traffic, right? You pull up with your boat, You throw out some tents and stuff and you kind of hang out for the night, which is super cool. But if I wanted to, like, let's say kayak camp it, I would probably have to park at Big Lagoon State Park. I have a season pass with all state parks in Florida. So park there overnight and then kayak over to this location with all my gear, which is not a big deal, and be able to camp it. Then you got the end of the line, the fort. But down here, guys, there was always a roundabout. Like, we were able to drive all the way down to the end. There was a roundabout. There's some great fishing spots down there on the bay side. And really, because of the structure layout, the new layout, I really don't know how far down I am. I mean, this looks like a long way, right? From here to here. Like, why would they shut all that down for vehicles? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm super impressed. I'm super happy with these upgrades, guys. Let's get home and pull up the smart spots and see what we can find down there. I've really neglected that section of the beach for a half a year. Like, there was no need for me to look down there. Couldn't get there. All right, guys. So here's the very end of the road, right? That's what I was talking about. We used to be able to drive all the way down here, loop around and kick back out. There's some great fishing areas back here for Bayside, but now we're capped off way down here. So I am gonna scan the water and see if I see anything. What I love about this system is I can come over here to the layers and I can turn on contour and it gives me all the depths. It's kind of hard to see in the Gulf of Mexico, so I zoom it in because of the blue on blue. But you can see we got some 6 foot right out here. 5, there's 4.5, nothing major. No eye openings right there, but there's a nice cut. Let me see if I can zoom back in and show you guys. That's why I targeted this area. You got this nice cut here, this hole. We'll move it back down closer to the parking lot. See if I see anything that catches my eye. Here we go. Here's a 7-footer. So you got a 7-foot hole right here. Let's see how far this is. So I come over here and I click distance. And I can put my starting point, right? So sand spike on the beach. Cast it in that hole. That's not far at all, guys. And give you a closer look. So now we mark it. I'm gonna mark it off camera. not giving you guys my spots, but that's definitely somewhere I am gonna target. I'll park at that new parking lot as far down as I can go and hike it in. Now I'm gonna move down past the circle, so I'm gonna get all the way past that circle because this road is still here, right? It's still paved, you just can't drive down it, but I got a skateboard. Switch up the view a little bit. Let me try my marine chart. I can see it a little better. Still getting that blue on blue. I think this is gonna be my best option. And I got another 7-foot hole right here. I know it's hard to see the numbers, guys, but if you follow my cursor, that is the hole. We're gonna move it down a little bit further. I'm getting closer and closer to the pass at this point. We got a 6-foot hole right up front. I mean, right there up front. If you can see that, this whole area right here is 6 foot. And we're right here at shore. I mean, that's no distance at all, man. Let's look at it. In the hole. Boom. Yeah, that's even shorter than the last one. We got some deep contour lines out here on this edge past the bar, which drop down to all the way down to 12 foot. Now, this is not casting distance. This is drone distance, though, for sure. Let's see here. Sand spike, 12 foot. Yeah, 0.11. Dropping baits with a drone on these 12-foot ledges should produce something. And I could go on and on, guys, and just find this stuff all over this beach that has been closed down, I think really closer to 8 months. So now we're gonna prepare for battle. I got some fresh dead this morning. I've just kept them in the refrigerator on my way home from Johnson. And I got a bulk bag of OP bait soak by Fish Gum, and I got some empty bags. Just get me about a 1/4 cup of this OP bait soak. I put it in the empty bag. Again, I got the bulk, so I got about a 1/4 cup in there. We're gonna get our shrimp out. Go ahead and dump it all. I'm gonna use the shrimp container. And what I'm doing, guys, is I'm just gonna cut the heads and tails off and then cut the body here either in half or in thirds, depending on the size of the shrimp. I found doing this before, if I'm just pulling the heads and pulling the tail like I would like shelling a shrimp, that's exactly what happens. I start pulling the shell off too. So I just cut it when I'm doing this process. Now we got them all chopped up, guys. We just get them in the bag, man. And I'm actually gonna fish in the morning, so I'm not even gonna freeze these. I'm gonna put them right in the fridge so they're ready to go as soon as I hit the beach, and I'm not worrying about having to thaw them out or anything like that. Kind of get the air out, zip those guys up, and get them coated. There we go. And what this is, guys, it's like a salted shrimp effect with some flavor. Some flavor from Tony. Those guys are going to be well ready in the morning. What that salted shrimp will do also is it's going to toughen like the meat of the shrimp, so it stays on your hook a lot better when you got those rough conditions where your shrimp's being knocked off, or even having to do it like a hard deep cast. We all know that bait goes flying off. A lot of guys will use like the bait thread and things like that. Using this OP bait soak will toughen everything up. It'll keep it on the hook better. And some guys swear by it, like they won't use regular shrimp, only salted. Let's get that in the fridge. All right, my friends. It is the next morning, and we're gonna find our spot. I think that's her right there. Let's hit it.
Southwest toward Gulf Beach Highway.
We are here. There's the beach card, and there's my mark. And this is going to be a true test, because as you can see, it is so foggy that there is no way I'm going to be able to see like what it looks like out there as far as cuts or the depth or anything. I got this trough running right in front of me that I'm gonna have to navigate. I got a nice run out right there. You see that, guys? It's pulling out, so that's already telling me I'm in a good spot. There we go. We are here. Let's see what happens. I got a wide variety of synthetics today, and I believe I'm going to start out with a darker one because that water is looking pretty murky. So we're going to match the hatch. And I also got all single drops today. Single drops with 15-pound fluorocarbon. Dropped everything down. I got my spring order actually being delivered today by Brian Arnold, Bird and Prey Fishing Tackle. And I went a completely different route with my order this year. I'm gonna be using a lot of smaller hook sizes, guys. I've seen the benefit with this with other anglers, so I am gonna give it a shot Tie up a lot of leaders using smaller hooks, 12 to 15 pound fluorocarbon leader. I really don't suggest this if you're just getting going in the sport, because you really got to know your equipment, your rod, what your rod can handle as far as weight. Because if you start slinging that lighter leader with heavier weights or a rod that's really not set up for it, you're gonna break it off. Now you got your $5 leader, your bait, and your weight out in the Gulf of Mexico, and it will tend to discourage you. So I definitely suggest keeping with the thicker leaders, getting going, guys. The 20 pound double drops. You can find these at all major tackle shops here in Perdido, Pensacola, Orange Beach. Guys, I'm already on. I'm already on. I had this one up close. I only got 2 rods out. I got the first rod out, put this one up close, and I was gonna repeat that pattern. Am I crossed? Or okay. I'm crossed up here. Oh no. Yeah, we got a mess. Let me see what I've got to do here. Oh, major mess. Got him. All right, nice whiting. Nice whiting. We will take that guy. He is keeper size. It's producing. What I was talking about yesterday with salting this shrimp, the OP bait soak, and I was talking about these rougher conditions, how your shrimp will just knock off the hook. So this is a perfect example. This is what I was talking about. So because I got my shrimp toughened up, it's gonna stay on there. I'm gonna put this one up close too. And then I wanna get one rod really close, right up here by this run out. I'm gonna put it right on the edge of it. These predator fish, they'll hang out on the sides of that run out because sand fleas and clams will get sucked out of here. And they just hang out on the side, easy meal, pick them off. Not a lot of energy needed. Big hit down there. Oh, oh yeah. What was that? I'll put this one deep. Another whiting. Man, those guys hit hard. Oh, that one's on too. There we go. There we go. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. This one might have a little bit more weight, guys. Come on in. In the trough. Yes, sir. What's happening too, guys, is I'm getting to use my same piece of shrimp over and over again. This is the 3rd time I'm launching this piece of shrimp out. I've caught 3 fish on it. That's another advantage to the OP bait soak, guys. Save bait. Another one. Got that guy on that purple green fish gum. My goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. That's not a whiting. That's not a whiting. Oh, that could be a drum. All right. All right. Yeah, we gotta play this guy right. This is my lightest setup right here at that run out. It could be a stingray. Oh, there's some head shakes. This could be a stingray also. Those guys love shrimp and they tend to run up close. Man, oh, there he goes. My lightest setup always happens like this. And this is where more rods will start going off too. I think I actually got one on now. I got a lot of sandbar. Yeah, I'm on over there. I got a lot of sandbar up front too. This huge lip, the Shore Monster. I'm on 15 pound fluorocarbon leader, 15 pound braid, 8-foot rod. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The spot is producing, y'all. Oh, he just took a big run. This might not be a stingray, guys. I think I'm on twice. Oh no. I got one on. I think it's another croaker though, the way the rod tip's doing me. Come on. Come on. I'm getting away from my spread. I'm gonna have to get up there close. He's not sucking down. So that tells me it might not be a stingray. I got him right here. He's probably gonna run on me again. Trying to use the waves. Come on, come on, come on. Oh no, he wants to run again. Oh man, come on, buddy. I'm scared to tighten it down anymore. There he is. There he is. I just saw a glimpse of him. Come on, use that wave. Use that wave. That's where the technique comes in, guys. You don't want to horse them. You want to go with them. I'm in front of a big breaker. Okay, come on. Oh, he ran. He ran. Come on. Trying to work him backwards just by walking backwards. Come on. I'm way up on the sand now. I want to try to get him in this little trough in front of me. All right, I'm gonna have to get wet. Come on, use that wave, baby. Come on in, come on in. No, it's a black. Man, I'm in a huge trough. All right, I'm getting wet. Oh, no, that ain't keeper. That thing is a tank, guys. All right, come on, come on, come on. In the trough. I'm soaking wet. All right, come on, be easy, be easy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are landed. Woo! Got my friend here. Got my rod for me. That one was on. All right, guys. I want to measure on this thing. Pompano, baby. Thank you, sir.
What do you want him in the...
Gosh, absolute tank. I'm exhausted. Got him right where that run out was, where I had my smallest rod, basically fishing for whiting. This guy come cruising through and smashed it. Let's get him back. Come on, girl. Oh, there you go. Oh, God.
I haven't caught a fish in a long time, buddy. Nice to walk up with you.
Good. It's a pompano too, man.
Yeah. See you.
This guy's right at 11, super skinny. We're throwing him back. And if you guys remember, when I rolled up here, it was so foggy and it was still dark, really, that I had no idea what it looked like in front of me. There was no seeing any kind of cuts. There's no seeing darker water. I didn't even know how far the trough was. I put all my faith into that pin that I marked last night. I got dead center on that pin and set rods up to the left and right of it. And it has produced all morning, guys.